In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on January 4th, 2023 and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Auburn versus Georgia. The Auburn Tigers and Georgia Bulldogs meet Wednesday in college basketball action at the Stegeman Coliseum. The Auburn Tigers look for their 12th win. The Georgia Bulldogs look for their 11th win. The Tigers are 2-8 against the spread in their last 10 road games and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Bulldogs are 3-8 against the spread in their last 11 Wednesday games and 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The over is 5-1 in Tigers' last 6 overall. The under is 5-2 in Bulldogs' last 7 home games. The home team is 6-2 against the spread in the last 8 meetings. The Bulldogs are 3-2 against the spread in the last 3 meetings between the two and are 6-3 against the spread over their last 9 games. The last 2 times they were underdogs, they won one straight up and lost another by just 2 points while getting plus 4.5. Their only straight up loss in the last 7 games. Auburn just snuck by a 7-6 Florida team and a few games prior beat Georgia State by only 8 despite being minus 19.5 favorites. The Auburn Tigers are the more talented team and should be favored, but Georgia is playing well at the moment and will be up for this game at home. Also, Georgia has been competitive in the underdog role, losing by an average of just 3 points in these spots. Georgia wins at home by an average of 12 points. The Tigers are 3-7 against the spread as favorites in their last 10 games and 0-2 against the spread when giving 7 points. The Bulldogs are playing well lately and their offense seems to be clicking. I'm not sure they pull out the win in this game, but they do keep things close at home. A lot of points here, so the Georgia Bulldogs to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Entering this game, Auburn has averaged 73 points per game over their last 5, while Georgia has put up 74 in the same span. That would crush this total, but Ken Palm shows us that these two rank a little high on the tempo ratings, with Auburn at 159 and Georgia at 227. I'm not sure that becomes as big a factor here as it does most other games, simply because both of these teams played strong defense against inferior opponents earlier in the year and slowed things down while doing so. They have both picked up the pace in a big way, and both teams have gotten off just around 55 field goal attempts per game in their last 5 games. I like this one played at a brisker pace than their rankings show. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Iowa State versus Oklahoma. A pair of Big 12 teams collide on the hardwood in search of a victory in the Sooner State. The number 25 Iowa State Cyclones are on the road as they travel to take on the Oklahoma Sooners Wednesday night. Iowa State comes in off a 77-62 home win over number 12 Baylor Saturday in their previous contest, winning outright as a 1.5-point underdog. Oklahoma fell just short, losing 70-69 to number 6 Texas as home Saturday afternoon in their most recent game, though they did cover as a 3.5-point underdog. In the all-time series between the schools, the Sooners own an 87-71 advantage, though it was Iowa State rolling to a 75-54 home win in the most recent matchup on February 19, 2022. Iowa State is 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games following an against the spread win and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 Wednesday games, while the under is 6-1 in their last 7 road games. Oklahoma is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 2-5-1 against the spread in their last 8 games following a loss, while the under is 6-1 in their last 7 home games against a team with a road winning percentage below .400. Oklahoma needs this game more than Iowa State and will be playing that way in front of a home crowd. Sherfield can match up with anyone on Iowa State in a scorer's duel, and the Groves brothers will find success against this Iowa State frontcourt. Oklahoma has the advantage inside, as I expect Tanner Groves will be able to bully Jazz Kunk on offense. The more production on the inside for Oklahoma generates more outside looks for Sherfield, who will have a big game in this must-win matchup. So the Oklahoma Sooners to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Sherfield's scoring ability makes you think this game may go over, but all the other data points to an under. Oklahoma is one of the slowest teams in the nation. Their pace of play is ranked 334th out of 363 teams. They play a slow, deliberate type of basketball, utilizing screens and sets to free up Sherfield or their bigs. Iowa State does not play fast either. They rank 272nd in pace of play and do not have any scorers averaging more than 14. Add in that this will be a tightly contested conference battle, and all signs point to a low-scoring affair. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Texas Agricultural and Mechanical versus Florida. The Florida Gators will play host to the Texas Agricultural and Mechanical Aggies as each team is searching for its first Southeastern Conference victory. The Aggies won handily against Prairie View Agricultural and Mechanical their last time on the floor. Texas Agricultural and Mechanical won the rebound battle 35-27. But had 17 turnovers. 4 Aggies logged double figures, and Tyrus Radford led the team with 20 points on the night, including going 4-4 from distance. Florida recently fell to Auburn on the road by 3. The Gators were out-rebounded by a count of 28-40 and had 9 steals on the night. 2 players logged double figures, and they both came off the bench. Kawasi Reeves led Florida with 15 points. Texas Agricultural and Mechanical is 18-8 against the spread in their last 26 games overall and 12-5 against the spread in their last 17 games following an against the spread win, while the over is 16-6 in their last 22 road games. Florida is 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games following an against the spread win and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games following a loss, while the under is 5-0 in their last 5 games overall. Florida has struggled their last 2 times out, failing to get to 60 in each game. Now they play their first home Southeastern Conference game of the year. While Florida has struggled offensively, Texas Agricultural and Mechanical has not played fierce defense and just allowed a lesser Prairie View team to shoot 42% from distance. This will be a modest step up for Texas Agricultural and Mechanical after their last few soft games. Florida has been playing quality competition, and the Aggies defense will allow the Gators to get off quality shots. I get why one would look at Texas Agricultural and Mechanical here, but Florida's weakness has been playing strong teams this season, and I don't know if I'd necessarily lump Texas Agricultural and Mechanical in that category. Florida's 0-6 straight up against teams in the Ken Palm top 35, while Texas Agricultural and Mechanical is in the mid-70s. I just don't think the Aggies will have an answer for Colin Castleton inside, and the Gators are starting to get production from guys like Lofton, Bonham, Reeves, and Richard more frequently as a whole. It is also hard to trust a Texas Agricultural and Mechanical offense that has been so contingent on their points at the line. So the Florida Gators to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Florida has a top 60 pace in the country, but pace is not indicative of scoring. The Gators' defense has been far better than the offense this season, and that will continue against a sometimes lost Aggies offense. The Florida offense has looked clunky and lacking chemistry at times as well. Florida hasn't shot the ball well lately, especially from distance. They also defend the low post very well. Texas Agricultural and Mechanical has a top 40 defense on a field goal attempt basis. The Aggies are also good on the offensive glass, but haven't necessarily turned those rebounds into points. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.